Hi everyone, thank you for coming back to Ask Amber. I've been a little under weather. My allergies are killing me. But here is the reading for the week of July 1st. And I have my cards, they're already mixed up. I pray you guys have been well. I pray that the cards have been leading you properly as they have been doing me. Um, So I'm going to switch the camera down in a second just so you can see what I'm doing. Here we are. So our first card for the week talks about the Five of Swords and the Ace of Blades, and we have the Pop of Coins. So I know this week has started with just energies from it could be five different areas or five different things that you have to do, that you have to take care of. The Ace of Blades tells me that you have the energy that you need, or you have what you need to get it done. The Pop of Coin shows me that you're going to be very successful. Here's the little coin, the shaman, and pull two, the emerging one. So when we have the little coin, the shaman, and the emerging one, when we see the little coin, it shows me that, maybe financially things are not where you want them to be or where you are expecting them to be. But the shaman is like things improve. Like, that you are that individual that can make it happen. Like, somehow you always make it happen. Like, the emerging one is someone who, they have a crown on their third eye, so it's like spiritually you're in tune. You know which direction you should be moving in, and to get things done. The next card is the strength. It shows me that you have the strength, you have what you need to get the job done. Um, the next question that I had, that I was asked about, was about love, right? And here's the Lovers, the Conjurer, and one more card, the Hermit, right? So when I see the Love card, it coincides with love, and the Conjurer is like sometimes we just make up things in our minds, and we're just, we begin to isolate ourselves. So when I ask the cards, what should we do? Rider means, just hold on for a second until when? Hold on until you begin to see the signs that you need to see for you to either take off or stay. The Eight of Staffs. The Eight of, forgive me. Let me just grab my tea. Yes. So the Eight of Staffs tells me that it's like you have different interpretations. Should you go? Should you stay? Why you shouldn't go? Why you shouldn't stay? Why, but I believe really you should just be waiting for the actions of the individual and then make your decision based on that. And here we have the Ten of Coins, the Pop of Blade, and the Four of Coins, right? So as I've just stated, you should just wait to see the actions of the individual and then move forward based on that. As far as work, we have the Eight of Blades, suspension, and the Three of Coins. So as far as work and finances go, things may still be in limbo. And the Three of Coins and the Eight of Blades, it's like being attacked all over. The money has definitely slowed down. But, the Seven of Blades, the Pop of Gourd, and the Six of Gourds, it just shows that it's really just an ongoing situation. And the Seven of Blades, they're all gathered except for one. And, this just seems to be an ongoing matter. For myself, I can just testify that the cards have been so accurate. It is just like uncanny. And, I consult with the cards when it comes time to ask a question. I do sit and take the time to consult with the cards for myself and others. And, They really are just really on point. And as far as, I'm still on the topic of work. I have the cards of the Chief, the Universe, and the Two of Blades. And when I have the Chief and the Universe, these are two bosses in their own right, right? The Universe is, the creator, the head of everything, the creator that gave birth, the Chief, which is also the head and the leader as well, which shows me that, you will be fine. Even myself, I'll be fine. However things work out, the more it brings the darkness to the light with the Seven of Gourds and the Death card, right? So, however things work out, it is only because one door closes and the next door opens for your good, mine, and we have to believe this. We have to have the faith in this. I was asked about from someone about whether or not to go backwards and speak to people from your past. And I'm just going to use this opportunity to consult with the cards and see what they have to say. The Two of Coins, the Seven of Coins, and Judgment, right? So as far as going backwards to speak with persons or people of the past, the Two of Coins and the Seven of Coins tells me that it'll be for the good, because here's the Judgment card, and it tells me that it'll bring a resolve to whatever the issue was or the issues were, and you'll be able to have clarification. So it would be a good idea to go backwards, not out of your way, of course, but, if you feel the need to reach out to the individual or individuals, it's worth reaching out to and confronting things. These cards right here just talk about, to me, the issues, the childish energies around the situation. So it would definitely be wise and profitable. The Ace of Staff, the Four of Blades, and the Queen Mother. Yeah, like it's a good idea to reach out to the individual or individuals or the places and to gather some understanding and closing about the situation. I have another question written down. Um, they want to know about like their mental state and whatnot, and the Star. So the Four of Staffs and they have gourds also on their heads as well. So this is a card that shows me that there's two different things going on here in the mind, and the Two of Gourds has two gourds on the head as well, with stuff pouring out in the Star. So things are just under the light, under scrutiny. So the mental state is just on alert, and it's not relaxed, and it's not calm. And this would just be a time to slow down and to begin to ground yourself. And the Young Blade, Eight of Gourds, and the Wheel of Fortune. It's like right now your mind is so occupied that you're not thinking. Your mind is racing. Like it's time for you to just slow down a little bit. The Young Blade is like, when I see this Young Blade, it's a young energy, and young is the same thing as immature, right? So you don't have the maturity to know that you need to slow down. The Eight of Gourds over here was the Four of Staffs, and it was four gourds, but now it went to eight gourds. So it's like if you don't slow down, things would only get worse. And the Wheel of Fortune is like really the Wheel of Misfortune with that set of cards. I wanted to know, what the end of the week was going to be like. And we have the Ace of Gourds, which is like just one, and the Five of Staffs. But we end with the Nine of Coins. And I know that the end of the week, things are going to be coming to a head. But don't you worry, it's all going to work out in your favor. There's the Ace of Coins. There's the Justice card, Ashe. So in the Young Gourd, you see, things will work out in your favor. Do not worry. I know it's hard to not worry, but this week seems like a good week. It doesn't seem like very much much chaos is going on. I it doesn't seem very chaotic. I also want you guys to pick a card. You know, while I'm here, I'll just let you pick a card. I'm gonna slide them forward, and so we'll start here with my right hand over here, and we'll go 1, 2, 3. So pick your card and have your mental note, and I'll just flip it over for you, and we'll just go through here. So this card is the Little Gourd, and this card talks about just something small that's been on your mind for a while. It's not you know, something where you're having like anxiety or a panic attack, but it's just something that's deep in the back of your mind that you just wonder consistently about. And the Seven of Staffs shows me that it's, you know, on your mind quite a bit, and you have tried 2 different methods to get rid of it to no avail. Temperance, you have patience. You're waiting to see how things are going to play out. And really, this one, this row of cards just says like it gives me the feeling of debating, being at the crossroads, just waiting patiently, and you're just waiting and waiting and waiting on someone to make the decision for you. So whether or not you should be, let me just finish this with an even number. Figure this out on your own. You know, the next card, you definitely need to, what is it, the Six of Blades. Yeah, so you went from the Nine of Staffs to the Six of Blades. So, you know, you're definitely going to cut down on things. And the last one is the Moon. That the truth will come to the light, and your exit sign will illuminate brightly. This next second pile, your first card is the Three of Blades, which says you could just be having piles of 3 separate things. It could be like laundry, shopping, like just things are piling up for you. Like the next card is the Ten of Blades. Like you are feeling so overwhelmed. Like my God, things are just not. They are not going away. They're just getting worse and worse. But the Mama Coin shows me that you are going to be successful. You are going to complete these tasks. Just please stay on task oriented. The Ten of Staffs. You're going to have some help. Someone's going to come and help you start to get some of these tasks done. The Little Blade. Yeah, these things are going to be cut away. And you're going to be able to focus soon. Here is the Four of Gourds. So you're going to be able to, you know, each gourd hold something differently, and you're going to be able to organize accordingly and separate things. Here's the Mama Staff. You're going to have things in order, and the Three of Staffs. Yeah, you're going to have things in order. You're going to have some help, and things will definitely come to a close for that. Here's the first card, the Little Staff. With this one, it just shows me a depression around this card. It shows me the Mama Gourd. You know, maybe you're not feeling like yourself. You're just feeling out of touch with yourself. You're not feeling, let's say, like wanted or needed, or excuse me. Yeah, like this is a dark row. You're just not feeling yourself. The Eight of Coins, it shows me like financially everything is okay. So it's not really the finances that has you under the weather per se. You know, it could be because of a male that has you feeling under the weather. Six of Coins. You know, like that's where your heart is. So it's like, what do you do? Papa Staff. Yeah, that's where your heart is with that gentleman, and there really is. Let's see, temptation. You see, here's the temptation card. Sorry, let me move it up. Here's the temptation card. And really, it's like, you're just tempted, but there's just, issues. The Mama Blade, it's like you want to put your big girl panties on and do what's best, but the Sun, oh, it's like, way back when the people used to, the Egyptians and whatnot, they used to worship the sun. So it's like the temptation and the mom, like you want to do what's right, but it's like you love that person, you're just loving them, but there's just a darkness around the Nine of Blades, like, but it's stabbed from all over. It's just so much pain in this row over here, so much sadness. Here again is the Five of Blades. It's like a lot of backstabbing, a lot of issues, a lot of here's the Nine of Gourds, all the issues that I'm talking about, and it just seems just never ending. I the Five of Coins. It's like it's affecting your health. It's affecting your money. It's like things are not coming to a close. So I just pray. What's the last card? The Ten of Gourds. Things just get worse. So I just pray whoever chose this deck that you find peace and you find your light and you find you. And by you, I mean the inner strength and the person inside to do the right thing and do what's best for the situation. This deck here, was another good one, and my prayer for all of you guys, all of my viewers, is that this deck has given you guys. Let me fix this. My prayer is that this reading has given you guys clarity, and it continues to guide you guys to the light and to the highest purpose, and helps you guys maneuver through life. And because there's nothing worse than being lost and not knowing who you are or which direction you're headed. Don't worry, it happens to all of us, and it happens to the best of us. So I pray that this message in this reading reaches you guys well. Forgive me again for being under the weather, my allergies. Stay tuned for Spirit Chronicles Volume 2. I will be recording that. And again, forgive me for the voice. As always, peace and blessings. Ask Amber.